Myself Arthur Clive, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering and Akshaya College of Engineering and Technology. So in this video we are going to discuss about the metal forming process. So the metal forming process is also known as working process. So are mainly classified into two types. What are they? One is the hot working and the cold working process. So what is hot working process and what is cold working process? So the above division is on the basis of working temperature. So when we are discussing about the hot working process and cold working process, it is depends upon the working temperatures. Next we are going to see about what is hot working. So deforming the materials at the temperature higher or equal to recrystallization temperature. Next, below the melting point is called hot working. Below the melting point is called hot working process. So what is the principles of the hot working? It is the deforming the materials at a temperature or higher or equal to recrystallization temperature of the working metal, but below the melting point is called hot working process. It may also define as the plastic deformations of the metals and alloys under the different conditions of the temperatures and strain rate. So the recrystallization temperature is defined as the minimum temperature at which the complete recrystallizations of the metal take place within a specified time. So this is the recrystallization. For example, high recrystallization temperature. So if you are giving the higher temperatures to any of the metals, so the grain size increasing. So we can see in this diagram. So grain size will be going on increasing. So that is the hot working. So when we are giving the temperature, when we are increasing the temperature, so the metal will be formed in solidified conditions. In that purpose, the grain will increases. So it will elongate. Next, there are many types of the hot working process. That is hot forging, hammer forging, drop forging, upset forging, press forging, roll forging. These are all comes under the hot forging process. Next, hot rolling, hot extrusions, drawing, forging and hot spinning. So next we are going to see about what are the advantages of the hot working process. Force requirement is less for making the required shape. Here the grain structure is refined and it is very tough, ductility and also resistance, and it can be improved. So due to large deformation, so it is quick and economically processed. So when we are giving heat or when we are giving the temperature to that particular workpiece, the deformation will be formed easily. So while it forms the deformations, so it is best economically conditions and it is suitable for the economically. So porosity is considerable, minimized, and density of the material is also increased. So the process is more suitable for all metals. So there are some disadvantages of the hot working process. So what are the disadvantages that we can identify? So we can identify the surface finish may be very poor. Why? Due to oxidations or scaling. So close tolerance and automations cannot be achieved due to high working temperatures. So for example, for the mating parts, we require the close tolerances. For any machining parts or mating parts, we require only the close tolerances. So due to this hot working process, we cannot able to achieve that accuracy. So this is one of the disadvantages of this hot working process. So tooling and handling costs are very high. So sheet and wires cannot be produced. Why? What happens when we when we do the hot working in sheets and wires, it will melt. So we cannot replace it. On account of loss of carbon from the surface of the steel workpiece, the surface layer loses its strength. It may give rise to the fatigue crack. Okay, so in next video we are going to see about what is cold working. Okay, thank you.